Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television. Adrian College has once again found itself on the 2022 U.S. News & World Report Best College Rankings. This is the 8th straight year that Adrian has been named to the top regional colleges Midwest section. Adrian College was also named the most innovative school in the regional colleges Midwest category. In addition, Adrian received accolades in Best Value in undergraduate teaching within regional colleges Midwest. Adrian College was also named in the top first-year experiences by U.S. News & World Report. This marks the 13th consecutive year that Adrian has appeared in U.S. News & World Report. To see the full rankings, visit their website. For more information on Adrian College, visit adrian.edu.
I'm Dejan Hughes, and I'm a senior in the class of 2021.
My name is Megan Abbey. I'm from the class of 2021.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Parisi, and I'm the class of 2021.
Wow. As far as working for ACTV, the first thing that comes to mind is honestly the community. Like, the people that I work with are amazing, all the way down from Jay at the top to the last guy that only gets to work one stream a week. It's just the energy that is around is always awesome.
It's a perk that you get free access to the games, but I absolutely love it. We have a great culture here, and then I was able to work my way up to a student director position, but I get so much creative freedom. I get to work in arenas and sports and environments that I absolutely love and enjoy.
ACTV has brought so many experiences and memories that I'll take with me to grad school and even beyond. It's been such a blessing to be a part of the team, and everyone's just so welcoming, and I've learned so much directing and using the camera and many other things.
If you do want to get into this stuff, I say do it, and do it quickly with ACTV, because not only is it a great community, but you'll also learn a lot and be prepared for the future.
I think what I'm going to miss most about ACTV that's not the free software that I get as a student would definitely be the people and the culture that we have here. Just the connections that I've made, the students that we have, just the family that we have here. I'm definitely going to miss everyone a lot.
I'm going to miss everyone. I think everyone's just been so great. I love the atmosphere. It's definitely another family away from home. I think directing is going to be something I miss, but just interacting with everyone during our meetings on Tuesdays, and just the atmosphere, I think, is going to be the biggest thing.
DJ, Megan, Caitlin, I know I told you this was going to be a promo about ACTV. Well, it's actually a promo about you guys. Your leadership as seniors has helped me guide the program since taking over at the beginning of January. I would not have been able to do it without you three. Now, I know your time is done with ACTV at the end of the semester, but I know you're going to do so many great things in your future endeavors. I wish you the best of luck.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well. Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in. Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
What if you didn't choose to become an Adrian College Bulldog? Surely you would have carried on with your education and could potentially be graduating elsewhere. But what would you have the honor of greeting Bruiser on campus? Would you have had the privilege of working alongside faculty that know your name? Would you have had the opportunity to learn and grow in an environment that is seeking the truth and dignity in all people? Would you have had a creative learning environment that is supportive of challenging you and achieving excellence in your academics, but also your personal and professional lives? This has been Adrian College's promise to us. Just as our families have promised to love us unconditionally and support us through the many peaks and valleys of our lives, Adrian offered a similar promise to us when they realized our potential by asking us to join them. While we have been busy navigating the many what-ifs of our time, none of which we could have imagined, we have indeed found the cane that holds our ribbons of excellence at Adrian to stand strong. Strength and tradition. A tradition that carries on from graduating class to graduating class. A symbolic reminder of the leadership carrying the motto, no victory without work. The Adrian College class of 2021 can proudly proclaim that we have earned our ribbon of excellence for persevering through a pandemic because of our hard work. We have had to learn how to best navigate the many what-ifs in uncharted times. While some of the what-ifs have been answered, it is now up to each of us to embrace and navigate on our own. What if I take that job? What if I decide to continue on for postgraduate endeavors? What if I decide this? What if I decide that? No matter what, you'll be able to face your tomorrow knowing that you are a member of a pack, the Adrian College Bulldogs class of 2021.
Part of the family here at Adrian College are the friends we've made. These friends have gone to games with you, shared late night tales with you, explored downtown with you, and joked around with you at Ritchie. They were in the library with you at midnight studying for the 8 a.m. exam you forgot to study for. And they're there when you cried because you failed that exam. These friends are your new family members now. You will stay in touch with them forever, even if it's just liking their Facebook post about the new puppy they just got. Parents, family, and friends, we cannot thank you enough for everything you have done for us. Thank you for the support and the opportunity for this moment to graduate from Adrian College. You have helped us reach our dreams and goals in life. Congratulations, class of 2021. We finally made it.
Adrian College has dozens of athletics programs, and winning is a staple on our campus. We have the culture of winning in and out of the classroom. This is a place where young men and women grow into professionals for life. Are you interested in learning more about the Bulldog experience? Visit adrianbulldogs.com and the Recruit Me tab to be recruited to play your sport of choice today. If you have what it takes, you could be a Bulldog in no time.
Crosses over, back onto the far side. Rips a shot, she scores!
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew, and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus. With apartments right in the mix of things, you can pick what works best for you. We've also recently renovated a few of our housing options. Adrian College is a Methodist-affiliated institution that has been changing lives since 1859. The modern liberal arts education offered by our faculty is unrivaled. We can't wait to have you on campus and show you around. Visit adrian.edu to schedule a full campus visit today. We'll see you soon.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Adrian College has once again found itself on the 2022 U.S. News and World Report Best College Rankings. This is the 8th straight year that Adrian has been named to the top regional colleges Midwest section. Adrian College was also named the most innovative school in the regional colleges Midwest category. In addition, Adrian received accolades in Best Value in undergraduate teaching within regional colleges Midwest. Adrian College was also named in the top first-year experiences by U.S. News and World Report. This marks the 13th consecutive year that Adrian has appeared in U.S. News and World Report. To see the full rankings, visit their website. For more information on Adrian College, visit adrian.edu.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people at home and abroad, and thank you for tuning in to ACTV's live stream coverage of ACHA Women's D1 Hockey. You're in for a show this afternoon as it's going to be Roosevelt University Lakers taking on the Adrian College Bulldogs. Hi again, everybody. Trey Matthews, your play-by-play announcer. Adrian College is on a bit of a win streak. They have taken 2-0 against Rhode Island University Rams, and they're just looking to sweep the weekend series because, like I said, they're going against Roosevelt University Lakers for their third and final weekend matchup. Lakers enter this game 0-5, and for them, they're just looking to stay afloat because their past few games have not been pretty. So going up against Davenport University, they are 10-2. They lost that game. And then Miami, Ohio, they lost 15-0, then 10-0, and then against Indiana Tech, 10-2 and 12-1. So once again, Roosevelt University just looking to stay afloat against this Adrian College Bulldog roster. Now, Adrian College, like I said, they played the University of Rhode Island this weekend before playing Roosevelt this afternoon, and they came out victorious in both matchups, 2-0, outscoring the Rams 8-1. Reed Barr made her season debut yesterday, getting the shutout victory. And in net for the Adrian College Bulldogs, it is number 33, Jordan Hunt. the native from Southgate, Michigan. She has a record of 2-0, a goals against average of 0.51, and a save percentage of .962. And she also has 1 shutout to her credit. And then for the Lakers of Roosevelt University, Kayla Johnson, the native from Wheeling, Illinois, will be getting the start. 0-2 to begin the year. She has a goals against average of 11.54 and also a save percentage of .826. As the puck goes down to the other side of the rink, Alvana able to get possession of it for Roosevelt, trying to get a stick on it. Now it's going to go back to Eggleston. Now it goes into the near side corner, taking it below Hunt. Having control of it is Werner. She's going to pass up ahead to Thomas, or that pass was intended for Thomas. Just dumping it on in is Crawford. Line change for Roosevelt University. The puck is going to go down towards the other side of the rink. It's going to go towards the right of Johnson, and the icing call will be waved off. Now taking it into the far side part of the boards. Williams trying to get a stick on it. Now goes into the far side corner, northeast part of the boards. It's going to leave the attacking zone for Adrian College, so they're going to have to come back and reset. Donald takes control of it, skating around in neutral zone, quarterbacking the offense. Past the blue line, lets a shot go, and it's going to hit the chest protector of Johnson, and she's going to land onto it quickly. Freeze action with 18:37 remaining in period number 1. Line change for both respective teams. Roosevelt University only having 3 girls on their bench. So like I said, their overall goal is just to stay afloat because their last few games, like I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, haven't been the best in terms of results for them. So against Adrian College, your job is just take it 1 possession at a time. Goes back to Adrian College. Dory has it at the point. She's going to knock it on down. Can they go through the 5-hole? It's not. Excellent pad save by Johnson. So we're going to get ready for the faceoff on the stick side of Johnson. Wood and Riskamp will be doing the faceoff. And it's going to be tied up. It's going to go to Kat Robinson. She's going to pass it on down to McCarroll. McCarroll on the near side corner is able to get a stick on it, and it's going to go back to the possession of Wood. She loses possession of it, but there to help her out is McCarroll below the goal line of Johnson. Looking for some sort of opening, and it's going to go back to Adrian College. As they play it on the crease area, Johnson is going to land onto it quickly. Freeze action with 18:11 remaining in period number 1. Face-off going to come on the glove side of Johnson in the far side corner. Riskamp and McDonald doing the face-off, and it's going to go to Adrian College. And they're unable to keep it on sides. Miranda is going to have to fall on back and wait for everyone to come back and reset. Pass up to Peterson. Peterson all alone. Shot. And it is an excellent chest protector stop by Johnson. And now able to clear the zone. It's going to go down towards the other side of the rink. And icing is the call. 17:48 remaining in period number 1. Score still tied, 0 apiece. Here comes the face-off on the left wing face-off. Miranda going to knock it on down. Now trying to center it up. It's going to go to Castile. Castile, backhanded, they score! Bulldogs will take the lead 1-0. They light the lamp first here at Arrington Ice Arena. What a pass from Castile, passing it over to Nicole Thomas, and she was able to backhand that shot in and score it for AC. Nicole Thomas scored a couple nights ago against the University of Rhode Island, so she gets her second goal this weekend. And the Bulldogs will be up 1-0 to begin play against Roosevelt University. Now Bosher comes charging on in. She takes it into the near side corner below the goal line, looking for some sort of opening. She's going to pass over to Horney. Horney unloads, goes a little too high at the crossbar. Now Bishop trying to fish it on out, goes to Williams. Williams, couple steps in, did in the slot area, goes a little too wide. Werner there on the rebound. Takes it below the goal line into the far side corner. She's going to pass it over to Horney once again. Horney unloads, goes a little too high and far wide. Now there on the rebound, Johnson's able to land onto it quickly and freeze action with 17:06 remaining in period number 1. Shots on goal differential, 7-0 in favor of AC. Jordan Hunt, the goalie for Adrian College, still has not seen a shot on goal. And now we're going to get a quick pause in action as we're going to try this face-off once again. Face-off is drawn, and it's going to lead the attacking zone for Adrian College. Skating on back is Donald. She's going to take control of it. She's going to pitch it up ahead to Robinson on the near side. Now over to Wood. Wood takes a couple steps in. She's going to take it deep into the zone. Centering try for McCarroll, and it is bothered by Roosevelt University as they're able to clear it away. Now Roosevelt is trying to clear it out of the zone. Back over to Gregan. Gregan loses possession of it. It's going to go down to the other side of the rink towards the right of Hunt. She warns her team of the icing. And Donald got there in plenty of time, so we're going to go down to the other side of the rink for a face-off. Line change for the Adrian College Bulldogs. 16:38 remaining in period number 1. Doing the face-off is Alvana and also McDonald. And McDonald got a shot off quickly, and it was hit weakly, so Johnson is just going to land onto it with ease. 16:35 remaining in period number 1. Bulldogs 9-3 coming into this matchup. Roosevelt University Lakers 0-5. Once again, off the face-off, it goes right to Johnson, and she freezes action. Face-off coming on the stick side of Johnson. It's going to be drawn up, and it's going to go to the way of Roosevelt. Now it goes back to the point for Adrian College. Maxson tried to get a shot off, and it goes off the skate of a Roosevelt University player. Full speed ahead, comes charging on in into the slot, tries to backhand it on in, and it goes away. Alvana had a wide open opportunity. Now Cruz with Dory to her right, Peterson to her left. Cruz is going to take it all by herself, winds up for the shot, and they're on the back door, and the Bulldogs are unable to find the puck. Now it goes into the far side boards. Dory trying to knock it on down towards Cruz. Line change for the Adrian College Bulldogs. Now it goes over to Miranda. She's going to take it into the southwest corner. Below Hunt, passing it up. Bulldogs getting a stick on it. And Thomas able to just outmuscle the Roosevelt University player to get control of the puck for Adrian College. McNair centering try over to Eggleston, and it goes back to Castile below the goal line, taking it to the far side corner. Now a couple steps in is Miranda. Miranda is just going to dip it on back, and Roosevelt University able to get a stick on it. Now it's going to go back to McNair in neutral zone. McNair is going to pass it up to Thomas. Thomas with Eggleston to her left. Knifing at the puck on the near side. Castile can't find the puck, but Eggleston is there to help her out. Now Eggleston all alone in neutral zone, past the blue line. She's going to wind up for a shot attempt, and it's going to go a little too high of the crossbar. Centering try over for Fuchuk. Fuchuk misses the puck. And it goes back to Horney at the point. Horney takes 1 and 2 steps in. Now passing over to her right, trying to knife it on in, and it's going to be jabbed below the goal line. Now over to Maxson. Maxson just going to wind the puck around below the goal line, looking for the wraparound shot, not there. Now it goes back into the faceoff circle for the Adrian College Bulldogs, and it is ricocheted out in front. Williams takes control of the puck. Skating in the point. Now passing it down low for Bosher. Bosher trying to go backdoor with Williams, and the shot is going to go a little too far wide. Adrian College already has 14 shots on goal, and we've only played about 6 minutes here in period number 1. Horney is going to back skate into the defensive zone for Adrian College. Now she's going to pass it up to Bosher. Bosher gets a twig on it, and it's going to go back into neutral zone for Adrian College. Now Horney takes control of the puck, is being harassed by Roosevelt. Goes off the stick of Robinson, and it's going to go back into the defensive zone for the Lakers. Now the Lakers will take control of it, and they're going to turn the puck over. McCarroll swipes it away. McCarroll over to her left for Gregan. Gregan is going to pass it up ahead to Wood. Wood hustling for the puck. All alone, and the shot goes a little too far wide. And now that's going to leave the offensive zone for the Adrian College Bulldogs. It's going to go over to Hunt, and she's going to tap the puck over to Gregan. Gregan below the goal line. She is forced to give it on back to Donald. Donald skating around in the defensive zone for Adrian College. Now over to McCarroll. McCarroll with Wood to her left, comes charging on in. McCarroll unloads, and it goes too far wide. Over to the right of Johnson, centering, trying to knife it on in, and Peterson is unable to finish. Now over to Cruz for the one-timer. Excellent block shot by the Lakers. Now Dory's going to try this again, and that shot goes a little too far wide as it goes into the far side corner. Cruz able to get a stick on it. Over to Peterson, looking for the wraparound shot. Elects to go to the point for Dory. Dory trying to pass it on back down to Peterson, but it goes off the stick of the Lakers. Now the Lakers trying to go back on the attack. Now it goes back over to AC. Now over to the point. Maxson is going to pass on down. Winds it around for Cruz. Cruz takes it below the goal line, and she is bobbling the puck. Now it goes back to Dory. Dory for the shot with McDonald, trying to redirect it on in, and it goes off the leg padding of Johnson. Now goes off the body of the Lakers. Bulldogs pass it on down, looking for the shot, and they miss the puck. Having control of it in the deep slot are the Lakers, and they're just trying to clear the zone and get their first shot on goal. McDonald has control of it, and she's just going to dip it on back to Eggleston. Eggleston all alone in neutral zone. We're going to get a whistle as Laura Alvana is on the ground right now. Looks like she got shaken up a bit. She's still on the ground, and I think they're going to get the trainers to check up on her. So while they check up on the safety of Alvana, we're going to step aside here on Adrian College Television. Don't go anywhere. We will see you momentarily.
Matt Kibbe, the current student body president here at Adrian College. I chose AC because the campus simply feels like home. Everywhere I go, I know the amenities are there to help me succeed and get to the next level in my career. If you want to see what Adrian College has to offer, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Welcome back to Arrington Ice Arena. Referees and also the trainer had to check up on Laura Alvana, a skater from Roosevelt University. Looks like she is all right, back on the bench, just getting checked up. And we're going to continue with play with 12:02 remaining in period number one. Thank you for tuning into Adrian College Television on YouTube. I'm Trey Matthews, your play-by-play announcer. Able to get a stick on it. McNair playing it on the near side. Gets jammed along the boards, and it's going to go back over to Castile. Castile, couple steps in, and it's going to go and ricochet off of a Lakers player. Castile is able to regain the puck. Now over to Thomas. Thomas tries to go for the backhander shot, and it goes off the chest protector of Johnson. Bulldogs looking for some sort of opening. And they're able to get there on the rebound, and it's not going to go through as Johnson holds on to it. Went off the breadbasket and into the catching glove. What a save. 11:34 remaining in period number one. Bulldogs on top of the Lakers by a score of 1-0. Looks like that's Bosher and Crawford doing the face-off. Now trying to take it down the other way. Nelson looking for some sort of opening, and it's going to be swiped away by Adrian College. Now over to the left for Maxson. Charging up the way. Now Werner has control of the puck past the blue line. Takes it into the near side corner below the goal line. Going to pass it over to the point area, and the Bulldogs are able to pass it deep into the slot. Fuchuk passing it down low, centering attempt for Bosher. Now it's going to go back into neutral zone for Kobe Donald. Donald will take it past the blue line, elects to go deep into the zone, and she's going to try to go for the backhander shot, but Johnson is able to hold on to it. Kobe Donald, not known for getting many goals for Adrian College, but saw an opportunity and tried to take it. However, that's going to freeze action with 10:51 remaining in period number one. Lakers still do not have a shot on goal, and we are almost halfway done with period number one. Deja vu to the University of Rhode Island game on Friday when the Rams were unable to get a shot on goal against Hallie Faulkner for the first period. Johnson lands onto the puck once again, and that's going to freeze action with 10:43 remaining. Face-off going to come on the glove side of Johnson. Puck is tied up, and it goes over to the Lakers in the northeast corner. Now it's jammed along the boards. Bulldogs looking to kick it free along with the Lakers. 2 Bulldogs, 2 Lakers, and it is loose, and the Lakers are able to take control of it as they look to take it from the north side of the rink to the south park. Now a golden opportunity, odd man rush breaking out for the Lakers, unloads and goes high of the crossbar and into the safety netting. What a shot opportunity for the Lakers. Full speed ahead, 2-on-1, odd man rush, and unfortunately it went a little too high for Hunt to do anything with it. Looks like that was Laura Avalana with the shot attempt. Now the Bulldogs look to take it down to the other side of the rink. Peterson with a nice move to pass it over to herself. Shoots the puck. And excellent defense by Crawford. Centering try. Now goes back to the Bulldogs. There on the rebound to clean it on up. Trying to trickle it on in. Peterson there on the rebound. And they score! I believe Peterson, that's her first career goal with Adrian College. Looking at the replay, absolute bedlam in front of the crease. Peterson was relentless there on the shot opportunity. Saw an opportunity backdoor and able to trickle it on in. Somebody saved that puck for Rhea Patterson. Peterson able to get her first career goal with his Adrian College team, the first of hopefully many. Now the Lakers take it down to the other side of the rink. Dory swarming on in, playing it on the far side corner. Eggleston in neutral zone. Has the puck swiped away, goes over to Thomas. Thomas takes it past the blue line. Now comes charging on in. Excellent move. Unloads on the backhander, and the puck is loose. Bulldogs look to knock it free. Now it's going to go back to the point area for the Bulldogs. Pitching it on back. Now Maxson has control of it. Goes off the body of a Lakers player. Eggleston all alone. Now she has the puck poked away. Now it's going to go into neutral zone. Hustling for the puck is Savannah Maxson. She's going to take control of it on the near side. Playing it in front of Hunt. And now she's going to just pass it up ahead. Now back over to Maxson. Maxson on the back skate in the defensive zone for Adrian College. Now passing up to Eggleston. She has the puck poked away from her. Thanks to Tilton. Now it goes back to Miranda in neutral zone. Bobbling it around. It goes over to Bosher. Bosher trying to take a full steam ahead and is unable to do so as the Lakers are able to get a stick on it. Now it goes over to Fuchuk. Fuchuk is going to play it along the bench of the Lakers. Fuchuk comes charging on in on the backhander. Excellent save by Johnson. 8:30 remaining in period number 1. You see Goose on the PA announcement for Rhea Peterson. I'm glad I'm not the only one who butchers that because I'm so used to saying Patterson. But I got to remember, Rhea's last name is Peterson, not Patterson. Bit of a tongue twister. Now face-off coming on the stick side. Once again, somebody saved that goal for Rhea Peterson. And now trying to take it down to the other side of the rink is Nelson. Nelson is going to lose possession of the puck and it's going to go over to Robinson below the goal line. She's going to pass over to her left for Maxson. Maxson comes charging on in, passing it up ahead to McCarroll. McCarroll makes a series of nice moves to get free. Now all alone in neutral zone. She's going to pass it over to Robinson. 8 minutes remaining in period number 1. Robinson trying to skate it on down. Knifing it on in. And looks like Wood is able to score it. Wood is in disbelief herself as she didn't believe that it went on in. Looking here at the replay. You see Robinson is all alone. Passing it on down. And the Bulldogs were just trying to knife it on in, and they do so but barely. Looks like Wood was able to redirect it on in. It is 3-0 Adrian College. If Wood is credited with that goal, that will be her 7th of the year, giving her 11 points total, which leads this team. So the rookie leading the scoring for Adrian College, a nationally ranked team. Peterson with another shot attempt, but it's going to go in and out of the catching glove of Johnson. Now over to Cruz. Cruz is also looking for a goal. She took a lot of shots on goal in yesterday's matchup against the Rams. Cruz trying to knock it on free, looking for some sort of scoring opportunity, but is swarmed by the Lakers. Unloads, goes a little too far wide. Now Cruz is going to just pitch it on back to Werner. Werner is going to pass it up ahead to McDonald. Back over to Werner. Werner is going to give it off to Cruz. Cruz, centering try for McDonald, and misses everything. The slap shot is going to be died out in front. 26 shots on goal for the Adrian College Bulldogs. Still nothing on the board for Roosevelt University. Now playing it on the near side corner. Goes over to the Lakers. Lakers just pitch it over to the far side corner. Horny over to Eggleston, and too much traffic in the lane. Goes over to Castile. Castile in neutral zone. Comes charging up ahead. Now past the blue line, looking to just get on free. Taking it deep into the slot. She needs some help. Thomas is there to help her out. Now goes over to Miranda. Miranda is just going to knock it on down to Castile. Castile playing it on the far side of the boards. Trying to go over to Castile for the centering attempt, but it's going to come up empty. Donald unable to keep it on sides for Adrian College. Now she's going to pass it on down to Miranda. Now up ahead to Thomas. Thomas over to Castile. Unwinds for a shot. Wide open opportunity for Carly Castile. And now it's going to go over to Kobe Donald. Now back on down to Erica McDonald. Looking for the shot attempt, and it's going to be held on to by Kayla Johnson. So I made a mistake on that last scoring call. It's actually going to be credited to number 16, McCarroll for Adrian College. Wood is credited with an assist, and also Robinson. 6:03 remaining in period number 1. Once again, the last goal scored by Adrian College was credited to Tess McCarroll. Shots on goal differential 27-0 in favor of the Adrian College Bulldogs. Now Williams over to Bosher. Bosher cannot get a shot off, and it's going to go over to the Lakers in their defensive zone. Now Nelson trying to knock it on free. Bulldogs able to keep it on sides, and we're going to get a whistle. .547 remaining in period number 1. Face-off is going to be drawn, and it's going to go back to the possession of McCarroll. McCarroll takes it into the face-off circle on the near side. Over to Dory. Dory unloads, and the Lakers are able to get a stick on it and redirect that shot attempt. Now it's going to go back to the Lakers as they come charging up the way of the rink. Taking control of it is Schultz. Schultz is just going to drop it on back. Now it goes back to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Over to Wood. Wood comes charging in neutral zone. Past the blue line. Already has an assist this game. Into the face-off circle. She has the puck knocked right underneath her. Dory trying to take control of it in neutral zone. It's going to go back to the Lakers. Lakers come charging up the way of the rink. Looking for the wraparound attempt, and I believe that's their first shot attempt against Jordan Hunt. Now it goes over to Dory. Dory is going to cross-pass it over to Cruz. Cruz has control of it, and it looks like we're going to get a whistle. Offsides is the call. So with 4:58 remaining in period number 1, we're going to get a face-off in neutral zone in front of the penalty box bench for Roosevelt University. It's going to go to the Lakers. They're going to pass it up ahead, and it's going to go back to the possession of AC. Now Thomas takes control of it all alone, looking for her second goal this game. Shot goes a little too far wide. Now it goes back over to Eggleston. Eggleston with Maxon to her right. She's going to pass over to Maxon in front of the bench. Now over to Eggleston. Eggleston unable to take control of the puck, but Thomas is there to help her out. Now passing over to the right for Castile, goes into the far side corner. Going to pitch it on back to Thomas. Playing it on the far side boards. Now she's going to saucer a pass up ahead to Thomas. Thomas looking for an opening. Clanks it off the boards and just passes on back to Fuchuk. Fuchuk able to pass it over to Castile. Now Castile over to Eggleston. Eggleston gets tripped up a little bit, but looks like no penalties will be assessed. The shot is going to go a little too far wide as it is going to be bobbled below the goal line. Thomas going to pass it over to her right. and it's going to leave the attacking zone for Adrian College, so everyone's going to have to come back and reset. Now passing up ahead to Eggleston. Eggleston with the shot attempt, and it's going to be pillowed away by Johnson. Now Fuchuk has control of it in the far side corner, northeast part of the boards. Goes below the goal line, able to get a stick on it. And she's going to skate around by herself. She's going to pass it over to Miranda. Miranda takes control of it in the faceoff circle. Centering attempt. Can't get a shot off. Bosher with another shot attempt and can't go 5-hole on Johnson. So that's going to freeze action with 3:23 remaining in period number 1. Shots on goal differential 30-0 in favor of the Adrian College Bulldogs. If the Lakers are unable to get a shot on goal in this period, then this will be the second time this weekend that the Adrian College Bulldogs have held a team to no shots on goal in a period. Robinson unloads, bar down, she scores! What a shot from Kat Robinson. Replay, just wide open in the slot area. No one there to greet Kat Robinson. Elects to shoot it by herself, went bar down, top shelf on Johnson, the netminder for the Lakers. It is 4-0 Adrian College in period number 1. Face-off coming at center ice with the Bulldogs on top of the Lakers, 4-0. Peterson looks to get a stick on it and try to knock it up ahead. She's able to do so, and it's going to go into the goalie line. Now bobbled out in front of Johnson. There on the rebound is Donald. Donald is going to try to get a shot off. Peterson with right there. Johnson lost possession of the puck, was unable to land onto it. Donald over to her right for Werner. Werner is going to pass it on down to Cruz. Cruz looking for an opening. Centering attempt, and it's going to be bobbled below the goal line. Bulldogs trying to skip it up ahead. Now over to Cruz. Cruz trying to put it into cruise control. Pitching on back to Werner. And now it's going to be knocked into neutral zone. 2-on-1 breaking out for Roosevelt University, but they elect to go for a line change and just dump it on in. Winds around for Schultz. Now goes back over to Castile. Castile takes it below the goal line. Knifing at it. And it's pinned along the boards in the south part of the rink. Now Eggleston takes control of it in neutral zone. Charging up the way. Now going on the attack. Looking to get a goal, and she's going to get tied up, and it's going to go over to Nicole Thomas. Thomas is just going to give it on back to Castile. Castile all alone. She winds it around for Thomas in the northeast part of the boards. Now centering try for Castile, and it is pillowed away by Johnson. Now it's going to go back to the point for Maxon. Maxon unloads, and it goes off the face mask of Schultz. Now goes over to Eggleston. Her shot goes a little too far wide. Now Maxon hammers it in, and it's going to be held on to by Johnson. Less than 90 seconds remaining in period number 1. Bulldogs on top, 4-0. Adrian College looking to go 3-0 this weekend. Got 2 wins against the University of Rhode Island Rams and one and they hope they get this win against Roosevelt University. Shot attempt, looking for the wraparound attempt. Williams, centering try over to Gregan. Gregan unloads, and it's knocked down in front by Roosevelt. Now Roosevelt's going to try to take it down to the other side of the rink. 2-on-1 breaking out. Horny there to help out. And the pass is going to go a little too far wide for Tilton to do anything with it. Losing her stick, a little bit of a yard sale is Alvana. 1 minute remaining in period number 1. Horny just clanks it off the boards over to Bosher. Bosher able to skip it over to Williams. Williams is charging up the way of the rink, looking for her 3rd goal this season. She's going to maneuver it over to Bosher. Bosher tries to shoot one on in, and it's going to be held onto by Johnson with 42 seconds remaining in period number 1. Face-off going to come in the northeast corner. here at Arrington Ice Arena. Goes to AC. Robinson has control of it. Centering attempt for Wood, and it's going to go a little too high. Now playing it on the far side boards, all alone. McCarroll unloads, she scores! Second goal for Tess McCarroll in this game, already looking for the hat trick. That's how you collapse a defense if you're Adrian College. Just passing it around, playing cat and mouse with the Lakers. McCarroll was all alone, couple steps into the slot, and she scores. It's now 5-0 Adrian College with less than 30 seconds remaining in period number 1. So Tess McCarroll is already looking for the hat trick in this game as she gets her second goal this afternoon. Face-off coming at center ice. Bulldogs able to knock it away, but it's going to go back into the possession of the Lakers, and we're going to get an offsides. .21.5 seconds remaining in the first period of play. Face-off is drawn, goes to the Lakers in neutral zone. They're just going to try to knock it up ahead, and it's going to go into the possession of Adrian College. Now Cruz hustling for the puck. She was trying to pass it over to her left for Peterson, but Peterson couldn't find the puck. Now it goes over to Donald. Donald is able to knock it on down, winds it around for Cruz. Cruz takes control of it on the far side corner. And the shot attempt is not going to go by Johnson to end period number 1. So that's how we're going to end period number 1. Bulldogs on top of the Lakers, 5-0. And also, the Lakers weren't able to get a shot on goal on Jordan Hunt, the netminder for Adrian College. So for the second time this weekend, the Bulldogs were able to leave a 0 on the shots on goal category, and they did it on Friday against the University of Rhode Island, and they have done it once again this Sunday afternoon against Roosevelt University Lakers. So that's excellent defense by Adrian College, just keeping the puck in their offensive zone and just staying on the attack. So players, coaches, and referees head to the locker rooms to get replenished, refueled, and rehydrated for the start of period number 2. There's still more action in store here on Adrian College Television on YouTube. I'm Trey Matthews, your play-by-play announcer. Don't go anywhere. I will step aside, and I will see you at the beginning of period number 2.
Crosses over, back onto the far side. Rips a shot, she scores!
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
What if you didn't choose to become an Adrian College Bulldog? Surely you would have carried on with your education and could potentially be graduating elsewhere. But what would you have the honor of greeting Bruiser on campus? Would you have had the privilege of working alongside faculty that know your name? Would you have had the opportunity to learn and grow in an environment that is seeking the truth and dignity in all people? Would you have had a creative learning environment that is supportive of challenging you and achieving excellence in your academics, but also your personal and professional lives? This has been Adrian College's promise to us. Just as our families have promised to love us unconditionally and support us through the many peaks and valleys of our lives, Adrian offered a similar promise to us when they realized our potential by asking us to join them. While we have been busy navigating the many what-ifs of our time, none of which we could have imagined, we have indeed found the cane that holds our ribbons of excellence at Adrian to stand strong. Strength and tradition. A tradition that carries on from graduating class to graduating class. A symbolic reminder of the leadership carrying the motto, no victory without work. The Adrian College class of 2021 can proudly proclaim that we have earned our ribbon of excellence for persevering through a pandemic because of our hard work. We have had to learn how to best navigate the many what-ifs in uncharted times. While some of the what-ifs have been answered, it is now up to each of us to embrace and navigate on our own. What if I take that job? What if I decide to continue on for postgraduate endeavors? What if I decide this? What if I decide that? No matter what, you'll be able to face your tomorrow knowing that you are a member of a pack, the Adrian College Bulldogs class of 2021.
Part of the family here at Adrian College are the friends we've made. These friends have gone to games with you, shared late night tales with you, explored downtown with you, and joked around with you at Ritchie. They were in the library with you at midnight studying for the 8 a.m. exam you forgot to study for. And they're there when you cried because you failed that exam. These friends are your new family members now. You will stay in touch with them forever, even if it's just liking their Facebook post about the new puppy they just got. Parents, family, and friends, we cannot thank you enough for everything you have done for us. Thank you for the support and the opportunity for this moment to graduate from Adrian College. You have helped us reach our dreams and goals in life. Congratulations, class of 2021. We finally made it.
Adrian College has once again found itself on the 2022 U.S. News and World Report Best College Rankings. This is the 8th straight year that Adrian has been named to the top regional colleges Midwest section. Adrian College was also named the most innovative school in the regional colleges Midwest category. In addition, Adrian received accolades in Best Value in undergraduate teaching within regional colleges Midwest. Adrian College was also named in the top first-year experiences by U.S. News and World Report. This marks the 13th consecutive year that Adrian has appeared in U.S. News and World Report. To see the full rankings, visit their website. For more information on Adrian College, visit adrian.edu. Adrian College has once again been recognized for its commitment to engaged, experiential education by Colleges of Distinction, a one-of-a-kind guide for college-bound students. While higher education has changed over the past 20 years, Colleges of Distinction's selection process has stayed consistent in accepting only those that adhere to the 4 distinctions: engaged students, great teaching, vibrant community, and successful outcomes. Overlaid in the last few years have been a look into high-impact practices. They believe most critical to the student experience were the kinds of engaging experience that are found at Adrian College. To learn more, please visit adrian.edu.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
John Hughes, and I'm a senior in the class of 2021.
My name is Megan Abbey. I'm from the class of 2021.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Parisi, and I'm the class of 2021.
Wow. As far as working for ACTV, the first thing that comes to mind is honestly the community. Like, the people that I work with are amazing, all the way down from Jay at the top to the last guy that only gets to work one stream a week. It's just the energy that is around is always awesome.
It's a perk that you get free access to the games, but I absolutely love it. We have a great culture here, and then I was able to work my way up to a student director position, but I get so much creative freedom. I get to work in arenas and sports and environments that I absolutely love and enjoy.
Welcome back to Arrington Ice Arena for the start of period number 2. Players, coaches, referees are replenished, refueled, and rehydrated, and we are ready to get back to play. So Hunt will now be in the north side of the rink, and Johnson will be in the south part. It's been all Adrian College Bulldogs as they scored 5 unanswered goals in period number 1. Tess McCarroll got 2 of them, so she is already looking for the hat trick. We are about to get the opening faceoff to begin period number 2 momentarily. A brief delay as both players were of respective teams were not on their benches when there was 1 minute remaining in the intermission, but we're ready to go and play once again. So Werner has possession of it on the far side corner in front of the benches. She comes charging on in, and it's going to be leg pad stopped by Johnson. Now it goes back to the point area. Eggleston is just going to knock it on down, winds it around, and it's going to go back into the possession of Werner, not before she is greeted by Rasham. Now it's going to be jammed along the boards. Bulldogs looking to kick it on free, and it's going to go back into the possession of CeCe Werner. Werner is able to hit it weakly over to Horny. Horny takes a couple steps in. That shot attempt goes a little too far wide. Now it's going to go back into the possession of Adrian College as Wood is able to just free the puck. Kicking it off the boards, line change for the Adrian College Bulldogs. Now it's going to go back into the possession of Risham. Bulldogs aren't able to keep it on side, so Williams is just going to try to knock it on down over to Wood. Wood has control of it on the near side boards, jamming it, and it's going to go back into the possession. Looks like that's McNair, and there's going to be a tripping violation. So it's the first time that we've seen a penalty assessed to both teams as Nalia Wood is heading to the penalty box for a tripping violation. So for the first time this afternoon, we're going to see a team in the power play, and getting the man-up advantage is going to be Roosevelt University. This could be a golden opportunity for them to try to get their first shot on goal as they were completely blanked out in period number 1. Now it goes back to the point area. They're going to pass it over to their left. Bulldogs looking to clear it on down. McDonald able to poke it away. That's going to kill some time. Now she comes charging on in, and she's going to take control of it in the offensive zone for the Adrian College Bulldogs. Now Roosevelt has control of it in their defensive zone. McDonald gets tied up along with Alvana. A little bit of a shoving match. And McDonald and Alvana got tied up. Referees had to come and separate them. McDonald and Alvana just had to be once again separated by the referees, and now easy come, easy go. Roosevelt now heads to the penalty box as Alvana will be spending the next 2 minutes in the penalty box for roughing Erica McDonald. McDonald, the type of player to not take any prisoners, so I'm sure she'll be looking for retaliation. And now the faceoff is going to come on the stick side of Johnson in the far side corner. So for the next 90 seconds, we are going to be seeing 4-on-4 hockey before Nalia Wood checks back into the game, and then the Bulldogs will have the man-up advantage for about 30 seconds. The shot attempt from Donald is going to be held on to by Johnson. So we're going to reset with 18-18 remaining in period number 2. Bulldogs on top of the Lakers 5-0. A minute 24 remaining in Wood's penalty. A minute 49 remaining in Alvana's penalty. Wood for tripping, Alvana for roughing. Castile is going to pass it on down to Peterson. Peterson got her first career goal in period number 1 with this Bulldogs organization. Passing over to her left for Miranda. Clanks it off the boards. It's going to go down towards the other side of the rink. Hunt is just going to tap it over to Donald. Donald takes control of it below Hunt now. Skating in their defensive zone. Right behind her is Miranda. To her left is Peterson and Castile. Donald comes charging on in, swings at nothing but air. There on the rebound. Castile scores it. So Donald missed the puck, but Castile was in the right place at the right possible time and scores it for Adrian College. 6-0 here in period number 2. Looking at the replay. Here comes Donald charging on in, looking for a shot on goal. Swung at nothing but air particles. But right there towards her left was Castile, came charging on in, got the rebound, and was able to score it. 6-0 Adrian College in period number 2. 17:50 remaining. 55 seconds remaining in Wood's penalty. A minute 15 remaining in Alvana's penalty. Werner has control of it in the defensive zone, passing over to her left for Horny. Horny's going to pitch it up ahead to Werner. Werner past the blue line. Is just going to drop it on back for Boscher. Boscher down low to Williams, and they score once again. That didn't take long. 7-0 Adrian College. Boscher and Williams there on the teamwork. They're not even going to do the high five line. Looking at the replay, you see Werner dropping on back to Boscher. Boscher centering attempt for Williams, and Williams was able to score it. 7-0 Adrian College. And we still have plenty of time left in this game. So Horny going to pass it over to her right for Werner. Werner comes charging on in, handling the puck. Dropping on back to Thomas. Thomas is going to skip it over to Horny. Horny unloads for a shot and it's bobbled away. Boscher is there on the rebound, cleans it up, and they scores! Made a mistake, Kiera Eggleston gets the goal for Adrian College. Pillowed away by Johnson, but there on the rebound, knocking on in. 8-0 Adrian College, 17-11 remaining in period number 2. Similar to Patterson, I think that is going to be Eggleston's first career goal for Adrian College. Now passing it on back to Maxson. Maxson, couple steps in. Now over to Thomas. Thomas is all alone. And now Wood checks back into the game. The Bulldogs are back at full strength. Maxson shoots it on in. 5 holes. She scores! 9-0 Adrian College. They are putting Thor's hammer down on Roosevelt. And you see Williams talking to the referees. 16:49 remaining in period number 2. Now the Bulldogs still do not have their 5 to begin this face-off with 16:49 remaining. Face-off is drawn, and it's going to go down towards the other side of the rink. McNair is able to just pitch it up ahead. Now McNair over to Peterson. Peterson passing over to her right for Cruz. Cruz is going to be looking for her first goal this season. Cruz lets a weak shot go, and Johnson is able to hold on to it. 42 shots on goal for Adrian College, still nothing for Roosevelt University. Bulldogs bulldozing their way to victory right now. Still plenty of hockey left to be played. Cruz loses possession of the puck, and it's going to go over to Alvana. Pillowed away by Hunt. There's the first shot on goal, the game for Roosevelt University, and you hear the cheers from the crowd. Donald knocking on back to Miranda. Now McDonald past the blue line. She's going to unload and able to get a stick on it was Crawford for Roosevelt University. Now Cruz is going to skate on back, clank it off the far side boards, and it's going to go back over to the Lakers. Lakers past the blue line. Couple steps in, centering attempt, and there's another shot on goal for Hunt as she is able to pillow it away. Now it goes over to McCarroll looking for the hat trick. She's going to charge on in. Wood is right behind her. All alone. And she's going to pass it over to her left for Werner. Werner goes deep into the faceoff circle. Now gives it on back to McCarroll. McCarroll looking for the windup. She's going to take it towards the right of Johnson. Centering attempt and able to clear it on away were the Lakers. Now goes back into neutral zone for the Adrian College Bulldogs. 5 minutes have come and gone here at Arrington Ice Arena to begin period number 2. Now passing over to the left for Robinson. Robinson unloads and is unable to reach Johnson as the Lakers are able to redirect that puck. Now Horny has control of it. Couple steps in. Winds up for the shot. In and out of the catching glove of Johnson. And we're going to continue play as Johnson was unable to hold on to the puck. Now Horny is just going to dip it over to Williams. Williams going to pass it on down to Boscher. Boscher going to unwind and pass it over to Williams. Williams skating around in the point. Now back on down to Fuchuk. Fuchuk, and it's redirected off a stick of the Lakers. Now Bosher skating around. She's going to pass it on down towards the right in the far side corner. Now Bosher all alone looking for the centering shot. She's going to elect to give it on up to Fuchuk. Fuchuk going to pass it over to Williams. Williams over to Werner. The shot attempt is going to go back over to McNair at the point, unable to keep it on sides. Williams is towards her right. She's going to pass it up the head to Fuchuk. And we are going to get a whistle. All right, it looks like we're going to get a bench minor, as there was miscommunication on that line change from Adrian College, I believe. So the referee's going over to head coach Hannah Griffin to discuss what the circumstance is. 14:05 remaining in period number 2. Bulldogs on top of the Lakers, 9-0. So discussing the snafu to Hannah Griffin. And it looks like Hannah Griffin is going to be discussing with her team what is going to happen. And now serving that penalty is going to be Taylor Gregan. Looks like there were too many girls on the rink on that line change attempt by Adrian College. So for the second time this afternoon, we're going to see Roosevelt in the power play opportunity. They were in the power play opportunity momentarily until Alvana got that roughing call on Erica McDonald, and then we got 4-on-4 hockey. So hopefully they can try to capitalize on this long man advantage. Now it's going to go back to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Cruz looks to knock it on down and kill some time. Now it's going to go back over to Savannah Maxson, charging up the way, gaining the zone, trying to go deep into the slot, going to pass it over to Eggleston. Now it's going to go back over to Roosevelt University. They're going to lose possession of it. Skating around and getting a little messed up was Alvana below the goal line. And Johnson is going to be skating off the rink, so we're going to get a penalty assessed to Adrian College once again. And looks like holding is the call. So we are going to get 5-on-3 hockey, as it's going to go on Sophia Dory. So this is going to be a golden opportunity for Roosevelt University to try to maybe get a goal past Hunt, as Hunt has only faced 2 shots on goal the entire game. 5-on-3 hockey, and you have 2 men on the rink compared to Adrian College. McDonald clanks it off the boards. 2-on-1 breaking out. McDonald's going to unwind for the shot attempt, and Williams is not there. Boy, that would have been something had that gone into the twine. I would have said 5-on-3 goal, and you would have thought Roosevelt University. Nope, Adrian College looking for the shorthanded goal. McDonald puts the brakes on, passes over to Bosher. Now over to Williams. Williams takes it into the faceoff circle, now deep into the slot. Can't go through the 5-hole of Johnson. There on the rebound is Alvana. Alvana gets checked into the boards by Hunter Bosher. 50 seconds remaining in Gregan's penalty, a minute 20 remaining in Dory's. Now deep into the slot, trying to go for the backhander and misses everything was Bosher. Now taking it down to the other side of the rink. Offsides is a call. Roosevelt University still does not have a shot attempt in this 5-on-3 advantage. 12:44 remaining in period number 2. And we're going to get a face-off in front of the penalty box bench for Roosevelt University. Tied up, and it's going to go over to Roosevelt. Knocking it over to her left was Ahmad. Now Robinson. Back skating a little bit. Going to pass it over to her right. Now back over to Robinson. Robinson already has a goal this afternoon. Passing up ahead to Werner. Werner going to wind it around. Robinson is hustling for the puck. She's going to find it in the far side. Bulldogs skating around in the south part of the rink. Adrian College over to Werner. Werner trying to get a stick on it. Roosevelt still does not have a shot on goal in their 2-man up advantage, and Gregan checks back into the game. So we are having 5-on-4 hockey for the next 25 seconds. Now over to Werner. Werner's going to pass it on down to Peterson. Peterson looking for an opening. Peterson comes charging on in. The shot attempt, and it's going to go in and out of the catching glove, but they're on the rebound, unable to get a full shot attempt are the Adrian College Bulldogs. Now it's going to go back down to the other side of the rink for Roosevelt University, having control of it in neutral zone. Alvana comes charging on in, and now the Bulldogs are back to full strength. We are back to 5-on-5 hockey here at Arlington Ice Arena. Easy come, easy go. Body checking violation assessed to Adrian College. And once again, Roosevelt heads back into the power play. That's going to be assessed to Taylor Gregan, holding her head down as she shows frustration as she just literally came out of the penalty box for serving a too many girls on the rink bench minor for her team. So she heads back to the penalty box for that body checking violation, and with the man-up advantage goes to Roosevelt University. Face-off is drawn. Looks like that's a false start. 11:31 remaining in period number 2. Bulldogs on top, 9-0 here at Arlington Ice Arena. Now it's going to go on back to Adrian College below Hunt. They're going to clank it off the boards, and it's going to go back to Roosevelt University. Looking for a shot attempt. Adrian College able to get a stick on it. Swarming right now the Roosevelt University Lakers. Now Eggleston is going to try to take it down to the other side of the rink, lose possession of it as the puck is poked away. The shot attempt is knocked down by Kirsten Horney, and it's going to go down towards the other side of the rink. Eggleston is going to be all alone. This could be trouble for the backhander, and she's unable to finish. Shuts down the door was Kayla Johnson on that open breakaway by Kiera Eggleston. Now Castile, has control of the puck. Playing it on the near side. Back over to Castile. Castile gets out-muscled and winding it around. That pass was intended for Schultz for the Lakers. Now the Bulldogs take control of it. Eggleston all alone. 55 seconds remaining in Gregan's penalty. Passing it over to Miranda at the point. Miranda looking for the backdoor attempt for Carly Castile, and Castile was unable to find the puck. She's going to pitch it on back to Eggleston. Castile has to come off the rink. You would think the Bulldogs are the ones in the power play. They've had control of the puck most of this time during this man-up advantage for the Lakers. McNair is going to pass it up ahead. That pass was intended for Jenna Cruz. It's going to go off the stick of Johnson. She's going to wait and check that with Cruz storming on in. She's going to land onto the puck and freeze action with 9:53 remaining in period number 2. 23 seconds remaining in Taylor Gregan's penalty. Face-off coming on the stick side of Johnson. Looks like Wood and Alvana will be doing the face-off. Now to the point for Werner. Werner goes off the stick of a Lakers player. Now it goes into the near side corner. Able to fish it on out is Ahmad. Now back over to Werner. Werner's going to try to knock it on down to Nalia Wood. Nalia on the tie-up with the stick. Centering try for Cruz, but it went right behind her back. Donald right there, and now the Bulldogs are back at full strength. Gregan has served her time. We are back to 5-on-5 hockey here at Arlington Ice Arena. Donald skating around the defensive zone for the Adrian College Bulldogs, looking for one of her teammates. She's being stormed on in by Alvana, now passing up the side of the rink. Riskamp, and she's going to get out-muscled by Jenna Cruz. Now Wood comes in to help out Cruz, and looks like Alvana is able to get a stick on it. It's going to go down to the other side of the rink, and it's going to go to the defensive zone for Adrian College. They're able to regain control of the slow-moving puck. Now Fuchuk going to pass the blue line into the face-off circle, going deep into the zone, trying to get a shot attempt, and it's going to go off the breadbasket. Now wraparound shot opportunity. It's going to go back to the point area. Now towards the right for Horney. Horney going to knock it on down over to McDonald. McDonald passes on back to Horney. Horney with the shot attempt, and it goes off the body of Alvana as Horney shoves her. Now it's going to go into the northwest corner, and roughing is going to be called. Clear as day penalty as Kirsten Horney heads to the penalty box as she got a little too physical with Laura Alvana, as she used her hands and also her stick to knock down Alvana onto her back. That's how you light the candle. Unfortunately, that was too much physicality even for the sport of hockey. So with 8:30 remaining in period number 2, once again, Roosevelt is going to enter the man-up advantage. However, they haven't had too many successful power play opportunities. And you would think that the Bulldogs would be the one with the man-up advantage because they've been on the attack for most of these opportunities. It goes off the skate, and now it's going to go back to Cruz. Cruz comes charging on in, and she swings at nothing but air particles as she misses the puck. Now over to Maxson at the point. And it's going to be winded around over to Cruz. Cruz has the puck jammed along the boards, able to knock it free just barely. Now Roosevelt trying to pass it up ahead on the long pass. Gregan is able to intercept it, trying to go backdoor with Cruz, and that puck went a little too far wide. Now Boscher takes control of it in the southwest corner. Centering try over for Cruz. She can't get a shot off. Able to knock it on back to Cruz was Maxson. Trying to kick it on free, and it's going to go back into the possession of Alvana. Alvana trying to take control of it. Clanks it off the glass, and it goes back to Maxson at the point. Maxson is once again going to hit it off the boards. And it goes back over to Williams below the goal line. Bulldogs remaining in the attack mode, even in their penalty kill. Trying to knock the puck free, and it's going to go down into the defensive zone for Adrian College. Werner's going to take control of it in the northeast part of the boards. She takes it below Hunt, and they're going to pass it over to the left for Miranda. Now it's going to go back to Carly Castile. Castile has one of the many goals scored this afternoon for Adrian College. Now Williams all alone, unloads, and she scores! Short-handed goal for Adrian College, and now they've hit double digits. It's 10-0 here at Arrington Ice Arena. An absolute slaughterfest here at Arrington Ice Arena, as the Bulldogs go up 10-0 against Roosevelt University. Horny will not check back into the game as the Bulldogs were able to score in their specialty teams. So Horny still spends the next 25 seconds in the penalty box. Now goes over to Donald towards the left of Hunt. Now passing it to the right, below the goal line. Passing up ahead to Eggleston. That pass was intended for Peterson, but it's going to go a little too far wide, but Peterson's going to regain control of it below the goal line. And it's going to leave the offensive zone for the Adrian College Bulldogs. Kirsten Horney checks back into the game. We are back to 5-on-5 hockey here at Arrington Ice Arena. Unsuccessful power play opportunity for Roosevelt University as they let up a shorthanded goal to Leah Williams. Eggleston all alone. And, oh man, it almost trickled on in. That would have been horrible luck for Roosevelt University, but Thomas is right there. Too much traffic in the lane as it was clogged. Pitching it on back. It's going to go back to Roosevelt University in the far side part of the rink. Now goes back over to Gregan. Gregan passing over to Miranda. Miranda over to Cruz. Cruz has been playing a lot of minutes. Winds up for the shot attempt, and it's going to go high at the crossbar. Cruz is looking for her first goal of the season. Saw a lot of attempts in last night's matchup against the University of Rhode Island, and today is no exception. Kicking on back to Adrian College. Robinson looking to free the puck. And it's going to go back over to Cruz. Cruz all alone. She lets a shot go, and it goes off the body of Nalia Wood. So that's going to freeze action with 5:26 remaining in period number 2. They still have not added a goal to the scoreboard here at Arrington Ice Arena. It should be 10-0, not 9-0. But it is actually 10-0, as the Bulldogs did hit double digits. Now it goes back over to Horny, knocks it on down. And now the Bulldogs playing it out front, and it goes off the chest protector into the catching glove of Johnson. Shots on goal differential, an astonishing 46-2 in favor of Adrian College. Jordan Hunt has essentially had the night off. Goes back to Fuchuk. It's going to leave the offensive zone for Adrian College. Now goes back over to Maxson. Trying to poke it on free. Golden opportunity. And what a save by Hunt. Laura Alvana on the open breakaway. One of the rare times this afternoon that the Bulldogs had a defensive lapse, and she wasn't able to get it past Hunt. 5:05 remaining in period number 2. Bulldogs still on top, 10-0. Round of applause for Jordan Hunt. Hunting that puck on down. Face-off coming on the stick side of Jordan Hunt in the offensive zone for the Lakers. Now Werner takes it behind Hunt, puts the brakes on. She's going to wind it around for Cruz. Cruz looking for the puck as she loses control of it. Not good puck control by Jenna Cruz. Now it goes over to Peterson. Peterson is able to just tip it over to McDonald. McDonald takes it past the blue line, slides it on back to Peterson. Peterson unloads for the shot and can't go through the 5-hole, and the puck is loose in front of Johnson. Now goes back to McDonald. McDonald lets a horrible shot go awry as it's going to go into the safety netting here at Arrington Ice Arena. Too much pepper on that biscuit, and we are going to reset with 4:32 remaining in the second period of play. This was the kind of weekend that the Adrian College Bulldogs needed as they dropped 2 games to their heated rival Liberty University, and now they're just trying to take 3 games this weekend to regain their momentum. So timeout is called on the rink, and we are going to step aside momentarily here at Adrian College Television. We will catch you in a few moments. Welcome back to Arrington Ice Arena as the Bulldogs called a quick timeout. Looks like Hannah Griffin wanted to change up the strategy despite being up 10-0 in period number 2. Now at the point area, passing over to the right for Gregan. Gregan able to keep it on sides. Now passing it on down low into the faceoff circle. McDonald's going to pass it over to Gregan. Gregan takes a couple steps in. She's going to center off one for Cruz. Cruz is unable to bobble it past Johnson, and Johnson's going to land onto it quickly as shoves are being exchanged by Rishamp and also Cruz. So we're going to get a face-off with 4:16 remaining in period number 2. Comes on the stick side and goes back over to Horny. Horny's going to clank it off the boards over to Fuchuk. Fuchuk misses the puck, and now they're going to wind it around. Goes back to Bosch. Now over to Horny. Horny's going to knock it on down to Gregan. Gregan is going to clank it off the boards over to her captain, Williams. Williams trying to free the puck. And it's going to go back on down to Bosch. Bosch is going to wind it around, and that pass is going to go to Bria Fuchuk. Now passing it on down to Williams. Williams has the puck jammed along the boards. And 2 Lakers, now 3 Lakers, and 2 Bulldogs fighting for it. Now Fuchuk joins into the scuffle to try to kick the puck free. Who wants possession of it more? Looks like the referees are going to have to blow their whistles to freeze action. And now words being exchanged by Bosch, and it looks like Alvana. Referees telling everyone to settle on down. And it looks like Bria Fuchuk heads to the penalty box for slashing. So once again, Roosevelt is being given a bone as they are going to be entered into the power play. And but the Bulldogs have gotten a shorthanded goal in this game already thanks to Leo Williams. So Roosevelt University just looking for any sort of momentum they can garner. And Bria Fuchuk will be out of commission for the next 2 minutes unless Roosevelt scores. Now goes over to McNair. McNair is going to spin it on around to Bosher. Bosher over to Williams. Williams comes chugging on in. Bosher to her right, 2-on-1 breaking out. Now it's diffused by Roosevelt University. Going to clank it over to Williams. Williams is going to dip it on back over to Bosch. Williams all alone. She shoots it in and she scores. It's now 11-0 Adrian College. What a backhander shot by the captain, Leo Williams. What a setup from Hunter Boscher as well. Teamwork makes the dream work, and the dynamic duo of Bosch and Williams able to capitalize on the shorthanded goal. It's now 11-0 here at Arrington Ice Arena. 3:01 remaining in period number 2. If you need a reminder, Roosevelt University has been struggling their last 5 games as they dropped the game to Davenport in their first game of the year 10-2, then to Miami, Ohio 15-0, then to Miami, Ohio once again 10-0, Indiana Tech 10-2, and then once again to Indiana Tech 12-1. Horney has it alone in the faceoff circle, winds up for the shot, and it's going to be bobbled away. Now it goes over to Carly Castile. She's going to pass it over to her left for Horney. Horney is going to pass it over on back to Gregan. Horney's going to pass it up to Cruz. Now over to Castile. Castile's going to try to dip it on back to nobody. It's going to go back to Roosevelt as they get the takeaway. Now Ivana comes charging on in, all alone into the slot. Now being swarmed by the Adrian College Bulldogs. 45 seconds remaining in this man-up advantage for Roosevelt University. Gregan has control of it. Bulldogs already have 2 shorthanded goals this afternoon. Now Cruz is going to have control of the puck in neutral zone. She's going to pass it up ahead to Carly Castile. Fun fact about Castile and Cruz, both of them originally played for the ACHA Women's D2 program, and now they both were brought up just last year to this ACHA Women's D1 program. Passing it down low. Back to the point for Dory. 15 seconds remaining in Fuchuk's penalty. Robinson all alone. She's already scored, and she can't go 5-hole, and she can't trickle it on in as Johnson is able to find it at the last possible moment. 90 seconds remaining in period number 2. 7 seconds remaining in Bria Fuchuk's slashing penalty. Line change for the Adrian College Bulldogs. Only 3 shots on goal for Roosevelt University and 51 for Adrian College. Face-off is drawn, and it goes back to the point for Werner. She's going to clank it off the boards to Williams. And now the Bulldogs are back at full strength. We are back to 5-on-5 hockey here at Arrington Ice Arena. Williams takes it into the far side corner. She's just going to drop it on back to Boscher. Boscher in a little bit of trouble, so they're going to elect to pass it on down. Now back over to Boscher in the southeast part of the boards. Williams kicks it on back to Boscher. 1 minute remaining in period number 2. Bulldogs on top, 11-0. Dipping on back to Williams. Williams over to the right for Werner. Werner going to pass it on down low below the goal line for Boscher. Boscher able to kick it on free, and Roosevelt is just going to clank it off the boards over to Maxson on the far side. Now Fuchuk takes control of it, passing it over to Boscher down low. Below the goal line, Crawford hustling for the puck, and it's going to go back to Adrian College, centering attempt, and they score. What a shot from Bria Fuchuk. It is now 12-0 here at Arrington Ice Arena. Once again, Bulldogs are putting Thor's hammer down on Roosevelt University. You see the puck is on the far side on the instant replay, now passing it to the near side, centering attempt, and Fuchuk was able to capitalize. Fuchuk entering this game had 5 goals, 4 assists for a grand total of 9 points, adding to her total as she is tops on this team in the points category. Face-off is tied up, and now it goes to Dory. Dory going to pass over to her left for Williams. Now back over to McDonald. McDonald misses the puck and is unable to keep it on sides. Now she passes over to her right for Peterson. Peterson is just going to knock it up ahead. Taking control of it are the Lakers. Lakers trying to knock the puck on free. And it's going to be rattled around. Now it goes back to Adrian College. Dory looking for her first career goal. She's unable to get it there. So she's going to have to wait for her first career goal with this Adrian College program. So 000s have hit the boards. And as a result, both teams are now heading back to the locker room to get replenished, refueled, and rehydrated for the start of period number 2. This game has been one-sided so far as Adrian College is on top of Roosevelt University by a score of 12-0, and we still have 20 minutes of hockey to be played. Astonishing 53 shots on goal for the Bulldogs, only 3 for the Lakers. So once again, the Lakers are just looking for any momentum they can potentially get, whether it's a goal or whether it's a big play, whatever the case might be. They just need some sort of momentum to carry into their next practice and or game. And then for the Bulldogs, they're putting their foot on the gas pedal, and they are not looking back. They are going 100 miles per hour down the freeway. And with that, I am going to step aside here on Adrian College Television. I will see you at the beginning of period number 3. Don't go anywhere. There's still more in store on Adrian College Television on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in.
Crosses over, back onto the far side. Rips a shot, she scores! Crosses over, back onto the far side. Rips a shot, she scores!
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
What if you didn't choose to become an Adrian College Bulldog? Surely you would have carried on with your education and could potentially be graduating elsewhere. But what would you have the honor of greeting Bruiser on campus? Would you have had the privilege of working alongside faculty that know your name? Would you have had the opportunity to learn and grow in an environment that is seeking the truth and dignity in all people? Would you have had a creative learning environment that is supportive of challenging you and achieving excellence in your academics, but also your personal and professional lives? This has been Adrian College's promise to us. Just as our families have promised to love us unconditionally and support us through the many peaks and valleys of our lives, Adrian offered a similar promise to us when they realized our potential by asking us to join them. While we have been busy navigating the many what-ifs of our time, none of which we could have imagined, we have indeed found the cane that holds our ribbons of excellence at Adrian to stand strong. Strength and tradition. A tradition that carries on from graduating class to graduating class. A symbolic reminder of the leadership carrying the motto, no victory without work. The Adrian College class of 2021 can proudly proclaim that we have earned our ribbon of excellence for persevering through a pandemic because of our hard work. We have had to learn how to best navigate the many what-ifs in uncharted times. While some of the what-ifs have been answered, it is now up to each of us to embrace and navigate on our own. What if I take that job? What if I decide to continue on for postgraduate endeavors? What if I decide this? What if I decide that? No matter what, you'll be able to face your tomorrow knowing that you are a member of a pack, the Adrian College Bulldogs class of 2021.
Part of the family here at Adrian College are the friends we've made. These friends have gone to games with you, shared late night tales with you, explored downtown with you, and joked around with you at Ritchie. They were in the library with you at midnight studying for the 8 a.m. exam you forgot to study for. And they're there when you cried because you failed that exam. These friends are your new family members now. You will stay in touch with them for
Welcome back to Arrington Ice Arena for the start of the final period of regulation. Players, coaches, referees are replenished, refueled, and rehydrated for the start of the final period. Thank you for tuning into Adrian College Television on YouTube. I'm Trey Matthews, your play-by-play announcer. And this one all but over already as the Bulldogs are on top of the Roosevelt University Lakers by a score of 12-0. And now the puck is going to go into the far side corner in the north side of the rink. Robinson is going to pitch it on back to Wood. Wood is able to get a stick on it. So swapping positions once again. Johnson is in the north side of the rink and Hunt is in the south part of the rink. Originally how they began the game. McCarroll is going to cross pass it over to Robinson. Robinson's going to tip it on back to Horney. Horney's going to quarterback the offense for the Adrian College Bulldogs as she takes it below the goal line, and she comes steaming up ahead. She's going to pitch it over to Robinson. Robinson is going to take it past the blue line. Into the faceoff circle, now towards the right of Hunt. She loses possession of the puck. Wood comes charging on in. Donald trying to knock it on down. And it's going to go back into the possession of Cruz. Cruz on back to Donald. Now over to Gregan. Gregan going to pass over to her right for McDonald. McDonald takes a couple steps in. She's going to tip it over to Peterson. Peterson takes it into the far side corner. Clanks it off the boards. And Cruz is going to take control of it. Skating around on the far side of the boards. Unable to clear it were the Lakers. Now the Bulldogs are able to get a twig on it and knock it back into their offensive zone. Eggleston is able to keep it on sides for Adrian College. Now Peterson takes a couple steps in, looking for the wraparound shot. She's electing to pass it over to Donald. Donald's going to pass over to her right for Gregan. Gregan loses possession of the puck as she has it poked away. Now it's going to go back into neutral zone for Adrian College. As they're skating around in neutral zone, now past the blue line, marching on in is Donald. Donald's going to pass it over to her right for Horny. Now back over to the point for Eggleston. Eggleston takes a couple steps in, and she's going to just pass it on the near side for Thomas. Now below the goal line once again, Eggleston going to take it into the far side corner. Now pitching it on back to Castile. Castile's going to glide it on back to Thomas. Thomas has already scored the many goals for Adrian College this afternoon. She scored the first goal of the game back in period number 1. Now to the point area, goes off the skate of a Lakers player. Now it's going to go back into the defensive zone for the Adrian College Bulldogs as Maxson is there in front of Hunt. Now cross-passing it over to Dory. Dory's going to cross-pass as well to Eggleston. Eggleston is being surrounded by Nelson. Now cross-passing it over to Fuchuk. Fuchuk in neutral zone. Now past the blue line. Comes charging on in. Below the goal line. Fuchuk has also scored this evening for Adrian College. Now at the point. She passes on down. Williams is all alone. Now over to Dory. Dory is also going to be looking for her first career goal with Adrian College. She originally played with Carleton University in Canada. Now off the skate of Fuchuk, over to Dory. Dory's going to let a slap shot go, and it's going to be redirected by Johnson. Now passing it down low for Williams in the far side. She's going to just drop it on back for Fuchuk. Fuchuk is also going to just airdrop it on back. Williams loses possession of it, trying to get a stick on it. Now over to Fuchuk. Fuchuk clanks it off the boards, over for Bosher. Bosher is just going to wind it around for Williams. Williams is going to pitch it on back to Bosher. And now over to Dory. Dory is going to pass it on down to Fuchuk over to her right. Bulldogs have been in attack for a long period of time. The thing about Roosevelt University is that they only have 3 bench players, and you can't even do a full line change with that, so they have a lot of tired legs on the rink. This game, they have never done a full line change. They've only done half of a line change. Like I said, only 3 girls on the bench, and you need 5 skaters, and you also have your goalie. Hunt is going to hold on to the puck, and that's going to freeze action. 4 minutes have come and gone here in period number 3. So we're going to get a face-off on the glove side of Hunt. Face-off is drawn, and it's going to go back to Adrian College as Wood has possession of it. She tries to slip it over ahead to McCarroll. Now Wood is just going to take it by herself, and she's going to cross into the offensive zone for Adrian College. Now Robinson has control of the puck, being surrounded by the Lakers. Clicks it off the board and playing it on the near side. It's going to go back to McNair. McNair is just going to hammer one in over to McCarroll. Now it goes over to Werner. Werner's going to pass it on down low on the far side corner. Rattling it around was Robinson. No one was there for the wraparound pass. Now it's going to go back into neutral zone for Cruz, and she's just going to pass it on back to Horny. Horny's going to pass it up ahead to Cruz, not before it hits the skate of a Lakers player, and Cruz loses possession of the puck, but she regains control of it quickly, comes charging on in below the goal line. She's going to drop it on back to McDonald on the far side corner. Now McDonald is going to pass over to Peterson on the far side boards near the northeast corner. Able to clear it are the Lakers. Now it's going to go down towards the other side of the rink. Donald is going to take control of it. Only 3 shots on goal the entire game for Roosevelt University. Peterson is going to try to hit it up ahead to Cruz, but it goes off her stick as the pass was a little too strong for Cruz to handle. Now it's going to go towards the right of Hunt. She's going to rally it around for Peterson. Peterson gets checked by Arnold. Now it's going to go to the possession of the Bulldogs. Now over to Peterson. And now it goes back to Adrian College. And a 2-on-1 breaking out. Check that. Peterson has to come off the rink, so Castile is going to take it into the offensive zone by herself. Peterson had remained on the rink. This would have been an odd man rush in favor of Adrian College. Over to Bosher. Bosher is going to just drop it on back to Castile. Now the puck is pinned along the boards. It's going to go back to Adrian College. Now back to the point as Maxson takes a couple steps in. Now over to Thomas. Thomas is just going to click it off the boards. Now it's going to go back over to Carly Castile. Castile is just going to muscle it over to Thomas. Thomas is just going to pass it over to Miranda. Peterson gives it on up to Thomas. Thomas passes over to her right. Bulldogs passing the puck around a lot as they've been on the attack for most of this period and for most of the game pretty much. Getting a stick on it. Lakers unable to intercept the puck, and it's going to go back to Adrian College in their defensive zone as it looks like Miranda is going to take control of it in front of Hunt as she's going to pass it up ahead to Fuchuk. Fuchuk into the faceoff circle towards the right of Hunt. Now below the goal line into the far side corner. Now passing it over to Bosher. Bosher is going to take it below the goal line. Bosher has already scored in this game, like many of her teammates. Bosher, 7 minutes have come and gone here in period number 3. Fuchuk takes control of it. She's going to pass it over to McNair. McNair is wide open, but she's going to elect to pass it on down. Werner takes control of the puck on the far side of the rink. She's going to spin it on around, and it's going to go back to McNair at the point. McNair is barely able to keep it on sides as she's going to pass it on down to Werner. Werner is going to wrap it around. And now the pass is dropped on back below the goal line. Centering attempt. Unable to go 5-hole as Johnson is going to hold on to it, and that's going to pause action with 12:26 remaining in period number 3. It's been all Bulldogs, and this is the longest the Bulldogs have gone without scoring a goal, I believe, dating back to the first period. So, interesting fact for Roosevelt University, a lot of their players hail from Robert Morris University because, remember, RMU shut down their entire hockey program. So, Kayla Johnson, Alexis Schultz, Mickey Crawford, Xochitl Rishamp, Sarah Imad, Emily Urban, Cora Wybe, and Annette Siselwitz all hailed from Robert Morris University. Once again, their hockey program was abruptly shut down. And now trying to pass it up the head of the rink. That pass was for Alvana. And it's going to go towards the right of Hunt as she's just going to flick it over to Adrian College. So Jordan Hunt looking for her second shutout this season, as Reed Barr made her season debut and was able to shut down the University of Rhode Island Rams. Now goes back to Adrian College. Donald skating on back as she's getting pinched into the southeast part of the boards. Now it's going to be paddled away. Now it's going to go over to Cruz. Cruz is going to pitch it up ahead to Peterson. Peterson all alone, waiting for her teammates to come on in. Skating around the boards, passing up to Donald. Donald's going to pass over to Gregan. Gregan is going to pass on down low to Peterson. And Peterson just skating around right now, putting the brakes on. And she's going to just pass it on back to Cruz. Gliding it up to the point. Donald able to keep it on sides. Now is going to clank it up ahead. Now over to Cruz. Cruz over to McDonald. McDonald is going to pass to her right for Peterson. Now over to Gregan. McDonald. Cruz looking for a goal, and the shot attempt is going to be held on to by Johnson. Cruz still looking for her first goal of this regular season campaign for Adrian College. 10:26 remaining in period number 3. Bulldogs on top 12-0 here at Arrington Ice Arena, as they're looking to win 3 in a row, as they took 2 games against the University of Rhode Island Rams, and they're looking to take this final game of this weekend set of games against Roosevelt University. Now Castile all alone. Now she's going to pass it up ahead to Maxson. Maxson is going to skate on in into the far side corner. Now over to Thomas. Thomas is going to have the poke check on her. Now it's going to go back to the point. Castile passing on down low to Thomas. Thomas trying to get a stick on it, but gets shoved into the boards. Peterson looking for the puck, and she loses it, and it's going to go back into the possession of the Lakers. Lakers going to clank it off the boards, and it's going to go back to Adrian College as Miranda is trying to fish it on out. and it's going to miss the stick of Maxon, and it's going to go back into neutral zone. So there on the back skate are Maxon, Castile, and also Miranda. They have control of it in their defensive zone. That pass was intended for Eggleston, and it's going to go back into the defensive zone for Roosevelt University. Now coming charging on in. Kiara Eggleston has already scored in this game. Looking for her second goal. She's going to drop it on back. She's going to click it off the boards. And McDonald is just trying to keep it on sides for Adrian College, unable to do so. Fuchuk comes storming on into the crease and is unable to find the puck. Now it's going to go over to McNair. She's going to just cross it over to Werner. Werner is going to pass it on back to McNair. McNair shoves it off the boards. 8:50 remaining in period number 3. Boscher will just poke it up ahead to Fuchuk. And now it's going to go back over to Boscher. Boscher loses possession of the puck as she gets shoved really hard. Surprised no penalties will be assessed. Adrian College skating around in the faceoff circle, taking their sweet time. Boscher has control of it, skating around in the faceoff circle. Left wing side, shooting it on in. No one's there on the rebound for Adrian College. They're going to pass it over to Boscher. Boscher is going to pass it over to Williams. Williams is going to just slow down a little bit as she's going to wait for her teammates to get set. That goes over to Horney. The loose puck is going to go over to Fuchuk and now back over to Williams. Fuchuk is unable to kick the puck free, and Robinson is trying to keep it on sides. Now Robinson comes storming on in, and she falls onto the ground, and she's going to have to wait for her teammates to come and help her out. She's going to pass over to Dory. Dory is going to take it past the blue line as it went into neutral zone. Robinson has control of it. Not many shots on goal in this period for Adrian College. I believe they're only at 10. However, if you put that into context, they've had 57 shots on goal total for the entire game. As they're taking their time in this period. Now Robinson is going to have the puck kissed over to her. And playing around the boards. And it's going to go over to McCarroll. McCarroll is just going to hit it up ahead to Donald. Now back over to McCarroll. McCarroll's looking for the hat trick as she scored 2 goals in period number 1. Now it's going to go over to Peterson on the far side corner. Peterson gets tripped up a little bit. No penalties will be assessed. It's going to go over to Cruz as she's going to take it below the goal line. Looking for some sort of opening. She's going to pass it on down low. Clanking it off the boards over to Cruz. Cruz looking for that goal. And she's going to pass it on back over to Peterson. McDonald able to fish the puck on out. As she's looking for one of her teammates, she's able to find it on the tape-to-tape pass. Now trying to redirect it on in was Cruz once again. Jenna Cruz has taken a lot of shots on goal this game and also in yesterday's matchup against the University of Rhode Island, but has come up empty so far. I believe this is the first time this weekend that she is playing, as she's been a healthy scratch the past few matchups for Adrian College. Now there on the back check is Maxon. Passing up ahead, Castile racing for the puck. It's going to go back into neutral zone for the Lakers as they're just going to dump it on in. Clanks off the boards into the possession of Castile. Castile puts the brakes on, waits for everyone to get back and reset. Less than 6 minutes remaining in this game. Now goes into the far side corner, just pitching on back. Goes over to Gregan. Gregan is just going to drop it on back to Castile. Castile is going to jab it up ahead. Now goes back over to Gregan once again. Knocking on down to Castile. Castile takes control of it on the tape. Now goes over to the point. And knocking on down was Maxon. And Maxon regains control of the puck once again. And it goes back to Adrian College. Below the goal line. Now that possession is going to go back over to Eggleston. Bulldogs, once again, have just been passing the puck around in their own offensive zone for most of this period. However, it hasn't resulted in a goal. This is the longest they've gone without scoring a goal this game. Now it's going to go over to Hunt. and she's not even going to get a stick or a pad on it as Maxon was going to swipe it away from her. Yard sale happening as someone loses their stick. I don't see anyone on the ring currently without it, so it must be someone on the bench. Hits it off the boards, playing it on the far side. It's going to go back to Castile. Castile just knocking the puck around, able to free it over to Boscher. Boscher skating around on the far side, below the goal line, now back over to Boscher. Boscher passing it on back, below the goal line. Now she's going to pass over to Williams. Williams is going to pass it on down low, loses possession of the puck. Less than 4 minutes remaining in this game. Williams trying to go backdoor with Boscher once again. However, it goes off the skate of Hunter Boscher. Boscher is able to regain control of it, and they're going to try this again. Over to Williams. Below the goal line. The puck is going to be rattled around. Knifing at it. And it's going to go back into the possession of the Lakers. And Lakers look to take it from end to end, but they're unable to do so on that possession. Williams takes control of it. Now over to Boscher. Boscher unloads, and she scores. What a sniper from Hunter Boscher. Making this a 13-0 affair here at Arrington Ice Arena. So the Bulldogs get their first goal in period number 3. When you look at the replay, you see that Williams is all alone. She's going to take it near the far side. Boscher all alone in the slot. Let a shot go, and she scored. So the Painted Dog of Adrian College makes this a 13-0 game. And if that wasn't the final nail in the coffin, I don't know what else is. Excuse me. Playing it on the near side. Goes back to Roosevelt University, just looking for their first goal of the game to get some sort of momentum booster. Robinson is able to knock it free, and it's going to go back into the possession of McCarrow. Odd man rush breaking out for Adrian College, but able to get back quickly and defuse that attack were the Lakers. Now it's going to be passed into the northeast part of the boards. Playing it below the goal line. It's going to go back into the possession of Donald. Donald is able to weakly get a stick on it and jab it up ahead. 2:35 remaining in period number 3. Passing it down low. Adrian College is going to have the puck clanked off the boards and poked away from them. It's going to go back to Miranda in the defensive zone for AC. Trying to pass it up ahead to Wood, but it's going to miss her puck. Now just going to hit it off the boards was number 13, Tilta for Roosevelt University. Coming on in, McDonald able to swipe the puck away. She's going to let the puck go, and it's going to go in and out of the catching glove once again for Johnson. Now passing on back to Peterson. Peterson is going to pass it on down low. Peterson playing it on the far side corner. Now back on low to Cruz and also McDonald. Centering attempt. Lets a shot go. Goes high at the crossbar. In and out of the post. Almost a 14-0 game. 95 seconds remaining in the game. Maxon takes control of it in the defensive zone, and we are going to get a whistle. 1:30 remaining in the entirety of this game. Bulldogs on top of the Lakers, 13-0. Looks like the referees want to discuss something as the Bulldogs and also Lakers head back to their respective benches. You hear the applause from their fans. And it looks like we're going to get ready for a face-off. I don't know what the official word of this halt of action is, but either way, 13-0 Bulldogs with 90 seconds remaining. And we're going to get a face-off on the far side of the boards in front of the Adrian College bench. And it's going to go back over to Adrian College, over to Dory. Dory takes control of it in the defensive zone. Now over to Thomas. Thomas is going to pass over to the right for Castile. Castile has some help from Thomas. 1:15 remaining in this game. Poking away at it was McDonald. And it's going to go back into the possession of the Lakers as they look to just hustle as time is winding down. And the hand goes up into the air. Too much physicality. We have 1 minute remaining in this game. Laura Alvana looks like she got a little too physical once again. And it's going to be a cross-check violation assessed to her. So not that it really matters, but the Adrian College Bulldogs will be entering the power play. And if they are able to score within less than a minute, then Alvana will check back into the game. But it's going to be a 4-minute major assessed to her as she got a little too physical. Looks like it was also a cross-checking, also a roughing penalty. Lets the shot go. Williams has the puck clanked over towards her. Now take it deep into the slot, unloads, trying to go bar down, and it goes a little too high. Now Williams over to McNair. McNair all alone and can't go 5-hole on Johnson as she's going to land onto her stomach and hold the puck. 34.5 seconds remaining in period number 3. Alvana still spending the next 3 minutes and 37 seconds in the penalty box for her double penalties. However, she'll need Adrian College to score within the next 34 seconds if she wants to check back into the game momentarily. McDonald all alone, unloads, goes too far wide. 60 shots on goal for Adrian College, only 3 for Roosevelt University. Now passing over to the left for McDonald, pitching on back to Miranda. Miranda lets a shot go, and she scores! 14-0 Adrian College. And I believe Gianna Miranda will get her first career goal with Adrian College. Wait for official word, but another first-timer for Adrian College. See Miranda just skating on in with ease. Roosevelt University didn't even put up that much of an effort. So 17.8 seconds remaining in period number 3. Face-off coming at center ice. And it's going to go into the possession of Adrian College as Castile has possession of it on the far side. Getting a stick on it was Roosevelt University. Now it's going to go back to Adrian College in neutral zone. I'd expect McDonald to just take her time. She's going to pass it up ahead to Thomas. 1 second remaining, and that's all she wrote. So the Adrian College Bulldogs absolutely thrashed Roosevelt University Lakers by a score of 14-0. I must say I was rather impressed from Laura Alvana from Roosevelt University as she was playing aggressively throughout the entire game and just trying to give her team some sort of spark or some sort of momentum booster. And that's what you needed if you were Roosevelt University. However, Roosevelt, I'm sure they're not satisfied with moral victories. I think they want an actual victory, but they're going to drop to 0-6 after tonight. Adrian College is going to improve to 10-3. So both teams coming to center ice to shake hands as a sign of good sportsmanship. And the Bulldogs will salute their fans momentarily. So this was the kind of weekend that the ACHA Women's D1 program needed after dropping 2 heartbreaking losses to Liberty University last weekend. Just trying to build up on some sort of momentum booster as they came out victorious against the University of Rhode Island on Friday and Saturday. And now they come out victorious against Roosevelt University. The Bulldogs salute their fans goodbye. We will salute momentarily. However, I just want to say this is what Adrian College needed. And you had a lot of players get first-time goals. You got them making first-time contributions, getting a lot of playing time during this weekend series, and just looking for some sort of momentum booster, some sort of confidence booster. You saw Reed Barr make her season debut yesterday, getting a shutout. Jordan Hunt will get her second shutout this season. So, like I said, for Adrian College, you just want some sort of momentum booster, and this was the confidence booster that some of their players needed, as we saw Peterson get her first career goal. I believe Eggleston got her first career goal as well, alongside with Miranda. Maxon got her first of the season. Jenna Cruz tried getting her first goal of the year. However, it just came up empty. Just wasn't meant to be. And now as Adrian College salutes their fans goodbye, we're going to say goodbye here at Adrian College Television. So for Brett and Bailey, my top cam operators, and also Josiah, my director, once again, Adrian College came out victorious against Roosevelt University, 14-0. Thank you for tuning into Adrian College Television on YouTube. I'm Trey Matthews, your play-by-play announcer. Good night, everybody.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew, and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus. With apartments right in the mix of things, you can pick what works best for you. We've also recently renovated a few of our housing options. Adrian College is a Methodist-affiliated institution that has been changing lives since 1859. The modern liberal arts education offered by our faculty is unrivaled. We can't wait to have you on campus and show you around. Visit adrian.edu to schedule a full campus visit today. We'll see you soon.
Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television.